The perfect everyday player made by Mr. Jim Pierce right here at Crossroad Cues. Fire, and I mean fire, Mexican Cocobolo. Jim makes an extremely nice cue, to put it lightly, and that is a massive understatement. That shaft that you're looking at over there, by the way, is called the Killwood. K-I-L-L and then wood. That's what Jim calls them. Rodney Morris, the champ himself, plays with one of Jim's cues, a one-of-a-kind that Jim made for him. Also with the Killwood shaft, that's what his preference is. Man, Jim does a fine job with his finish work. I actually spoke with Jim last night, and I was kind of bragging on how nice his finish is to him based on what I've seen and what others have said, because the finish on Jim's cues is remarkable. I mean, it looks, like we like to say, it looks like glass. His finish work is just top shelf. And Jim told me that he actually teaches, he does some woodworking, and he teaches finish work with wood with some people in his area in a woodworking shop. So he does that as his gift back. He teaches people how to work with wood, and he teaches people how to do finish work, and he also has taught other cue makers. It's always good when these guys give back. So what you're looking at right here is a brand new Jim Pierce custom cue. It comes with one Killwood shaft. That's a 13 millimeter. I'll tell you something else that I've absolutely fallen in love with is Jim's taper. It's a very nice, long, it's got to be some type of a pro taper. I'm going to actually have him make me some shafts, because the taper is amazing. It's a 13 millimeter, but it doesn't feel like a 13 millimeter when you're stroking a ball. It's just a perfect taper. I know that he has definitely gone through a long process of trial and error to be able to develop that type of a taper. But what you're looking at right here has a 3/8 pin. That's a 3/8 modified. That is Mexican Cocobolo on the forearm and butt sleeve. You have double silver 20 count rings at all positions. One of the other things that I love about Jim's cues, look at the ring work that he does. Take a look at that. So you have 20 count rings with double silver. The wrap that separates the front and back, that is a Florida pebble wrap. T34 material at the joint, butt cap, and ferrule. Butt weight 14.7 ounces. If you wanted to add weight, you could add weight, but it's 14.7. You have a 4-ounce Killwood shaft, 13 millimeter. The tip is a ultra skin medium black tip. We cannot keep these in stock. I do have several cues currently on order with Jim right now. I do have some more that will be trickling in. I would submit to you that for the money, you will not find a nicer cue. And I have a lot of great cues that come through here. If you want something that's going to play phenomenal, that is built super good, you need to get your paws around a Jim Pierce custom cue, and this is a perfect opportunity for you right here. That big old 3/8 modified right there. I love that pin. That's my pin of preference with a lot of the cues that I play with. I'm going to give you all one more look at this Killwood. One thing about Jim goes for top shelf shaft wood, as you can see right here. And that Cocobolo is nothing to shake a stick at. That stuff is extremely nice. I love the way Coco looks. I've been getting some really good cues through here lately by these West Coast cue makers with that Mexican Cocobolo. Jim's got his Jim Pierce custom cues, his Pierce custom cues in the butt cap right there. There's Jim's logo. Jim is a super cool cat. I can tell you that right now. If you haven't had the pleasure of meeting Jim in person, you will definitely enjoy his company. He's a hilarious guy, and he just loves the game of pool. He does a lot for pool with sponsorships. He's been around for a long time, and we always love when we get our hands on some of these Jim Pierce custom cues. So there you go. If you're watching this video, pay attention to the top of the post, because when you blink your eye, this bad boy with that Killwood is going to be gone with the wind. I do have a handful of others that are coming in. Check us out, crossroadcues.com.